$100 Filipino street food challenge in Manila. Is it possible? I don't even know what that means. What does it mean, $100 Filipino street food challenge? Are you supposed to buy one Filipino dish that costs $100? I don't think so, because street food is not that expensive. But I am curious to see what this is all about. You guys asked me to react to it, so I'm obliging, okay? If you are new to the channel, welcome! Maligayang pagbabalik sa akin channel! Ako po si Ovela. I'm a sound engineer, beatmaker, and content creator on YouTube. And with that being said, let's jump right into it.
And welcome to the Philippines and back to the second channel. Twice the fun, half the effort. Actually,
it's his
today
second
might even
channel.
be one-third of the effort. That is the least amount of effort so far. But it's going to be 10 times the cash because today I'm going to attempt to spend $100 on street food here in Manila. Right now we are in Quiapo Market. These alleyways.
Attempt to spend $100 in street food in Manila. Attempt, as if it was like hard to spend money. It's not difficult to spend money.
They are packed with people doing business, with rallies, with people eating street food. So I'm excited. It feels good to be back in the Philippines. Let's get it.
I still don't get the point of the challenge, but okay.
Margie, and this is our first food. Margie, can I take a look? This is Miso soup. A Chinese soup. You look inside, it looks like white vermicelli noodles. This looks fantastic. I'm hoping this is going to cost $9, $10, $11.
I'm sorry, it does not look fantastic. It does not. Maybe if you're like super hungry, it looks good. It does not look fantastic. It just looks like boiled water with stuff in it. You know, it does not look fantastic. Come on, man.
Because then I only need to eat 10 foods to get to 100. She starts by putting in a
that looks
bowl.
okay. That looks good.
An egg, and then it's time for the soup. The soup smells very savory and delicious, like some ramen noodle seasoning.
Okay,
in there.
now it's starting to look like
noodles,
something.
Drapes that on top. So here, I'm gonna put some fried garlic on here, and then chili oil. This looks deadly. And a little bit of pepper.
Much better.
Oh, this is gonna be
40 pesos. Oh, okay. So now I get it. Okay, because it's extremely cheap. So it is a challenge to get to $100. Okay, because it's extremely cheap. Yeah. Wow. Now it looks good. When you add all the stuff, it actually looks good.
Really hard. So come take a look one more time. I'm mixing in some of that chili oil. You can see the fried garlic. It's becoming less crunchy, so I got to eat it soon. Want to go for it? Oh, that's very spicy. The noodles, they're so thin, it almost tastes like an egg drop soup. The reason it's so thin
it looks
is
good
because
now.
of some egg, some cassava flour. Next, I'm going to grab this meatball. That looks steamy and
it's
hot.
A big
I gotta be very careful
ball.
as I take this down.
It's a huge ball. I hope
squishy. What
I
kind
hope
of
it's
meatball
cooked
is it? Pork?
well enough.
Pork and some other stuff. I like it though, quite dense. Take a look at that, the inner mantle. It's like when you're in 8th grade science class and you see the planets all cut in half. All right, I'm gonna try out another bite.
Pork and some other things, huh?
It's sweet too. Overall, a very nice combo.
Man, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about eating something that I'm not sure what it's made of, like the origin of the meat. You know, she wasn't sure, like pork and other things, you know, maybe some beef, maybe some chicken, I don't know, some lamb. I doubt. Nah, I don't think they have lamb in the Philippines. Or maybe they do, but not in huge quantities. I know Filipinos love their pork. They eat a lot of pork.
Let's keep going.
With their adobo.
Hello,
Ooh,
ma'am.
see, that soup looks better.
This is my first time trying some of these noodles and different types of dishes here. She starts with a glass noodle, a little bit of cabbage, and a whole egg in there. And then, if that wasn't good enough, then she puts on the broth.
Do they put like
and
eggs
that broth
everywhere?
is orange and beautiful. Thank you so much. We'll be back to pay in a couple of days. Hey, look, if you stand up straight, you can have a free haircut. Right here we have a dish that's a bit more Chinese inspired than some of the things I've tried so far in the Philippines. 99%.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. As in, it's so freaking cheap. It's so freaking cheap to eat in the Philippines. I mean, I don't know about like restaurants, okay? But in the streets like this, it's so freaking cheap. That's crazy.
The things I eat in the Philippines are usually pork or a pork broth, but this is beef. There's a smattering of vegetables inside.
That looks actually good, man.
Noodles, even alone,
I wonder how many eggs is he gonna end up eating in this video.
Well, it's very delicious. It's quite orange, but it doesn't taste
love
orange.
those types of noodles.
Yourself, well, what does orange really taste like anyways?
Transparent noodles.
I don't know. The glass noodles, they're so slippery, so easy to slurp it up. The cabbage, the vegetables are refreshing. The broth, it's interesting. It's peppery, it's salty, it's savory. It's definitely MSGE, and I think that's what's making me feel so like warm in my heart right now. This is a delectable quick snack. Is it gonna help me get to $100? No. I need to start looking for big ticket items, rare gems, endangered species, whatever I can find. I gotta keep going.
Oh boy.
We've come to a new neighborhood now. We are in Divisoria, and I found a food I've never seen before in the Philippines or elsewhere.
It's purple.
It's two different types of mashed potatoes, and the purple one, I'm told the color is natural. One order of
Yes,
this.
it is.
So it's some of the purple potato and some of the white potato. So you're gonna top that with margarine, actually.
Is it potato? You know, it's like the thing that they put in halo halo, perhaps. You know, that purple fruit or vegetable. I'm not sure.
And then condensed milk. So a little bit of fat, a little bit of sugar on top of the potato. I'm trying to get the potato, the margarine, and the sugary condensed milk. Here we go. One big bite. 35 people watching me. Super normal. Oh, that's quite good. The potato, it's already sweet. It's like a sweet potato. The texture of the sweet potato, it's not like a typical mashed potato. It's got some chew to it.
That looks very filling.
I didn't know potatoes could be a dessert like this. This is incredible. It's very nice. This, 20 pesos.
But he's a big guy. He can eat.
It's not helping me get to my goal, but it is delicious and
it's not going to fill him up.
For me here in Manila. Let's keep moving. Oh, okay, so we have come to a different street.
He's making me hungry.
I actually
haven't had my lunch yet.
I saw it. It is quite a pungent, fishy, seafoody odor coming from here.
Now we're talking.
Squid. And then she has the world's smallest grill here. So when you order it, she'll grill it or kind of roast it, put it in a cup, and you can add some vinegar. I'm gonna order some right now. I have this one and this one. Oh, that one has legs. So she puts it over the hot charcoal. She heats it up.
Is that fish?
Soften it up a little bit, putting it over
or
the
squid?
hot charcoal here. It is almost ready. She puts it to the side for just a moment. She grabs a plastic cup. She inserts it into the plastic cup.
Yeah, we can see. Why is he narrating everything?
Oh, a load of onion and vinegar. The meal is finished.
Why is that thing red?
I'm gonna try to get as many of those onions on there as possible. Now this bite has all those little legs. It's gonna be awesome. Try it out.
Yo, I gotta try this stuff, man.
The sauce is by far my favorite part. So it's a little sour, super oniony, and actually quite spicy too. So my mouth feels alive right now in this moment. It's bringing me back to life. I'm sweating. Those are pretty good. Super, super strong seafoody taste. Try another bite. We have the head of the squid.
Squid? You mean squid?
So they're very thin. It's like chewy and crunchy both. Overall, I like it, but what's saving it is definitely the power from this sauce. If it was an option, I would buy this from her because I would love to put this on just about everything. But if you're in the store, just look for Nature's Spring. That's the brand of this vinegar. Or maybe not.
I don't think so. I think she just put it in a bottle.
We've come to our next food right here, corn. But it's not just any type of corn, it's cheese corn. My man here is gonna whip one up, sir. One cheese corn, please. So here's how it works. Come close and take a look. First, he puts some corn, and then he puts some processed chemical cheese powder, and then margarine. And that's not it. It's like a fruit yogurt parfait. It's another layer of corn, another layer of chemical cheese powder, and then corn juice on that. And that might even help that cheese powder to dissolve a little bit. Thank you. My cheesy corn is right here. It's in the cup. It's steaming. It looks like a hot cup of coffee on a winter's day. So far, all of the cheese has kind of dissolved and then melted.
Wow. Yo, it looks good. I don't know, but it looks good.
Sarcastic when I call it chemical cheese, but here's the thing.
Yo, Filipino street food, Manila street food is creative.
So no, am I hating on chemical cheese powder? Absolutely not. That's pretty good, and I like the size. It's like the size of a thimble. You're not gonna get too full from it. It's surprisingly sweet and somewhat cheesy. Gosh, I want to drink it like an old Chinese man drinks tea. This would be awesome in the cold winters of Manila. You know, in
yeah.
Manila, when it gets down to freezing and there's snow in the air, and you can hear Christmas carols. That's when it would be really perfect. All right, cheese corn, big win. Let's keep moving. Oh, we've got our next food right here. So here he has a variety of fried treats. There's two in particular. One,
fried
this
what?
is isao,
Shrimps?
chicken intestine that's been breaded and fried. And then this is calamari that's also been breaded and fried. I'm gonna put it in a cup and I'm gonna find some flavoring to put on top of it.
I just got
Boom, that is
chills.
plump full of calamari. My man, how much is this? 20 pesos. I don't know. He just looks at it. He eyes it up and he knows in his heart how much it should cost. Here's the thing. Tell me in the comments if I'm right.
He knows in his heart how much it is.
When you find these fried food places on the street, is
The
it really
balance
about the
is
fried
his
food, or is
eyes.
it about finding the best sauce possible? Because to me, I want a sauce with onion and chilies that's like really fresh looking. It doesn't look like, you know, 20 other people dipped into it. That's the kind of sauce I'm looking for. All right, so he's got the vinegar right here. He's gonna pour it in and really douse the whole thing with vinegar, chilies, and onions in there. Oh, some cucumber too. Lucky. Try it out. I got some here. A little bit of onion still on there, dripping with delicious vinegar. Oh. Super breaded, a little squiddy flavor. The sauce is just kind of okay. That was a fresh one, so it's nice and crispy. Overall, I'm a fan of the calamari, but the sauce here, not my favorite. Let's try this. That looks like it could also be calamari, but no, that is intestines of the chicken. The chicken intestine.
Chicken
intestines? That's the
intestines?
first food I ever did for this channel, and now something like 6-7 years later, I'm back, I'm trying it again. Let's go for it. Ooh, I've had better. A little gamey, a little questionable. There's nothing wrong with chicken intestines.
I have never eaten chicken intestines, but I am down to try it.
Intestines in general, if prepared properly and cleaned properly. This chicken intestine tastes awful. I'm not sure what's up with it. I'm not going to take another bite. That's going to be an end for me on this cart. I want you to know I wasn't just talking crap about the sauces. I love this kind of vinegar so much with all the onions in there. Ma'am, hello, how are you? Can I buy this?
Yes.
How much? 200. So I can buy this for 200. I am literally flying to Vietnam tomorrow, and I'm going to take this with me in my suitcase, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to land and just find vinegar inside all my clothes.
Yo, at this rate, he's not going to be able to spend $100 bucks.
Organs of the cow, including from the mammary glands of the cow. He's cut these down. He's giving me a toothpick, and he's going to spray it with some sauce. Oh, that is full
They all
of
have
chilies
sauces.
and vinegar. Sir, what is your name?
Mark, sir.
Mark?
Yes.
Is this your recipe?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been here?
Almost 8 years.
I think he has like a loyal fan base, people who keep coming back and try this
look
over
at
and over
that
again. He's just been
massive
here
wok.
for a short time, and he can hardly keep up with everybody ordering. Mark, salamat.
Salamat. Hey.
Mark just made his great escape. It turns out his restaurant is also a bicycle. So right after I ordered this, he just biked away. So now I don't have to taste it in front of him and worry about his judgment. I'm gonna give it a smell. The vinegar is doing its best, but it is hard to cover up how pungent and gamey this meat is. Let's go for it. Wow, that is the taste, and it might take some time to get used to. The meat
does
tastes a
not
little
like
bit
it.
rancid, like a little bit intense. Sometimes people like a very pungent, gamey beef. For me, one bite was
I don't know, man. This does not look very appetizing.
plenty. We've come to our next food right here. This stall has a little bit of everything. They have some quail, which is a quail egg wrapped in dough and fried. They've got fish
It's
balls.
so
and then
orange.
they have this. This is called tion. That is a mixture of pork, seafood, and really a bunch of fillers, and then made into this unique shape. After they fry it, you have two
Pork,
different options.
seafood.
You got a sweet sticky sauce, and then a sweet sticky sauce that's also spicy. I'm gonna put this one in here. You are just welcome to douse it as much as you want to. That is our finished product. How much is this? 20 pesos. Oh my
There
gosh,
is
I'm never
no
gonna get
way.
to $100
Yeah,
in
there
my-
is
I'm
no
gonna take
way
this
you're gonna spend
outside,
100
try it
bucks.
out in the sunlight. They gave you about 10 in here, not bad. You can see it is slathered with that sauce, and you know it's a good one because there are chili chunks in there. It smells satisfying. It is savory, fishy. It's kind of like odeng that I've tried in Korea. I like it. Very fish ball-y in texture. Like a delicious wet
I like fish
styrofoam
balls.
with all this sweet, sticky sauce on it. That is also spicy.
Especially in
Aside from the sauce,
soups.
there's not an incredible amount of flavor. Overall, satisfying. I do like the very sticky sauce. Without the sauce, this would be nothing. Boom, that is the end of the video. I tried my best. I had quite a lot
How
of
much
food.
did he
In
spend?
the end, maybe I spent almost $5. It is pretty much, I'm going to say, impossible to spend $100 on
Exactly.
street food unless you're buying street food for 500 people. One of the challenges here in the Philippines, in a place like this, when you're selling street food, they have to find a product that they can sell at a very low price point where they can still make a profit. And so you're seeing all these foods that are like less than half $1. I learned a lot. I tried a lot of new foods. A couple I didn't like, but mostly I thought it was pretty yummy overall. To me, that's a pretty good day. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. It's raining now. Enjoy the show. It's the second channel. We don't try that hard. We gotta go. Yes, like this. I'm gonna go with him. Let's go. Let's go. A peace.
I like the dude, okay? He clearly failed the challenge because it's impossible, like he said, to spend $100 if you're alone eating street food in Manila. If you're like, 10 people, 20 people perhaps, but alone, there is no way. You know, even, I mean, the dude is a big guy, like strong, big. He could eat, you know, he can eat. But by himself, there's absolutely no way he can spend $100 and finish all the food that he would buy from the streets in Manila. So yes, I mean, the video was fun, but there is absolutely one thing that it made me want to do is try Filipino street food. And I think my favorite was that girl with her tiny barbecue, you know, grilling the fish or whatever. Oh, that looked so freaking good. I will definitely do it. I will do it for sure. Yeah. I mean, even my brother, I know for a fact that my brother would also love to try that type of street food, because we do it in Algeria, right? We eat a lot of street food in Algeria, and we used to also eat street food when we used to live in Nairobi, Kenya. We used to buy like street corn. Yeah. Corn, they would like cook it on a barbecue, and then they would put like spicy powder on it. Oh, it was so good. And it was not too far from our school either. Can't wait. Yeah, so in May, definitely I'll be buying some of this stuff. I have to try it, and I will be filming it. Of course, I have to film it so that I can show you my reaction, man. Yeah. Okay, let me know in the comment section below if you've tried yourself any of these foods, you know, and do you often eat those type of foods, you know? I don't know. Maraming salamat po, and of course, if you found value in this video, do not hesitate to check out my other reaction videos right here.